Okay, good evening. It is 10:44 p.m. Wednesday, February 10th, 2021. I call over the Mercedes ISD School Board Trustees. We have a quorum. We have Vice President Pete Martinez, Brian Acosta, Eddie Howe, Ray Garza, Rachel Trevino, Board Secretary Lucy Delgado, Ms. Yoga, and myself. We're now going to follow up with the Pledge of Allegiance by Trustee Mr. Acosta, invocation by Trustee Mr. Acosta.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
To bow our heads, Lord, we thank you for all your blessings today, for the successful outcomes of our school events, and for all our students and staff members. We ask that you bless them abundantly as we continue to seek your wisdom, guidance, courage, and strength. Be with us in our deliberations and help us to be wise in the decisions that we make for the good of all those who have placed their trust and confidence in our leadership. Give us insight to lead with integrity, that our decisions may reflect what is right and good. Keep us from short-sightedness and pettiness. Help us to make decisions that are for the good of all and guard us from blind self-interest. We ask this in your name. Amen.
Thank you, Mr. Garza and Mr. Acosta. Next item on the agenda is open forum. Okay, moving along. Business office. A, discussion and possible action to award RFQ number 011421-349, insurance consultant, Ms. Miller.
Mr. Chairman, administration is recommending we table this item until the next board meeting.
Okay, we have a recommendation by the superintendent. May I entertain a motion?
So,
We have a motion from Mr. Brian Acosta. May I have a second?
A second.
We have a second from Mr. Garza. Any discussion? Okay, no discussion. Let's go ahead and proceed with the vote. There is a motion and a second on the floor. All in favor by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed by saying nay? Okay, unanimous. Moving on, the motion has passed. Moving along to next one is business office B. Discussion possible action to rescind the 30-day termination notice provided to the agents of record, Gallagher and RJ Companies, Robert J. Garza. And this particular item was requested by Ms. Trevino and Mr. Garza. Yes, we can, may I entertain a motion?
To discuss it?
Well, I need a motion to, before we discuss it, I need to have a motion.
I want to discuss.
Okay. We have a motion by Mr. Garza.
No.
No.
We need a motion in the affirmative, one way or another with regard to that.
Right. Oh, true.
Can we discuss it?
Robert's rules requires a motion.
A motion first, and then discuss.
So, motion to deny the request.
Okay, I have a motion by Mr. Howe to deny the actual rescinding of the 30-day termination notice provided to agents record. Agent of record, Gallagher, and RG Companies, Robert J. Garza. May I have a second?
A second.
Okay, we have a second by Mrs. Delgado. Okay, we're open for discussion.
Okay, since I was the one that put it on the agenda, I guess I had a couple of questions due to this. I know that we talked about it the last time, and we talked about the statutes that as it applied to the situation with Gallagher and Robert J. of dual compensation. And I did a little bit of research, and I guess my question is, does that statute really apply to the situation?
Mine now? Is that addressed to me?
Yes.
I addressed that statute to this body already. And
So the answer
in my
is no.
opinion, no. My opinion remains the same as what I discussed in closed session. We are prohibited board operating procedures and law to discuss what happened in closed session. So nevertheless, my opinion that I gave in the last meeting remains the same.
Okay, so I guess my question was, you know, if it didn't apply, I wish that we would have had enough time to research this and not brought up, just spontaneously right there on the spot, because we were not able to do proper, research on it. And, so I guess now, since we cannot talk about it, we put it on the agenda, really has no, you know, no spirit. I mean, we can't get into detail other than, I know that we discussed it other than in executive session.
We can discuss things that did not happen in executive session, whether it be address questions to administration if you like, but conversations that occurred in closed session.
So, okay, so then my question is, if I had a meeting with someone, not in executive session, and we discussed this, I can't bring that up, or I can bring it up?
Has to be germane to the agenda item also.
Okay, so then, when I had a conversation, with, council during a meeting, not in executive session, the dual compensation statute did not apply to this situation. So I'm thinking, okay, did we misunderstand it? Did we not get the right information?
I'm not allowed.
Okay, well then I guess okay.
I'm not allowed to discuss any conversations that I have with trustees in open session that
Not even in
that
open
violates.
session. Well, I wish that you should have, that should have been told to me prior to me putting it on the agenda, because had I known that it was gonna come out like this, I would not have put it on the agenda. Because now we can't discuss things that were not applied properly. So it made no sense to put it on the agenda, because I was under the impression that we could discuss certain things, and now you're saying we can't, and so.
What I'm saying is we can't discuss my opinions to the board as it pertains to statutory matters.
Okay, but had I known that, Tony, when you and I had a discussion, I would not have put it on the agenda. Had I known that you were going to do it like that, I would not have put it on the agenda. We talked about it, and I was given a whole different outcome, and that's why I put it on the agenda, but since we can't discuss it, then there's really nothing to say, because now we can't clarify anything, because you did not make it clear to me that you were gonna do this.
Okay, let's go forward.
So I think that that was very shady.
So it expired, no?
Mr. Chairman, if I may?
Yes, sir.
So, my part of this item, I guess, is what I'm gonna say is, we had, I understand, you know, the concern that was brought before, right, and your concern, right, yeah, as you mentioned during that open session, you had placed it on the board, on the agenda. My only concern, because of what has arisen here tonight, is the fact that, we weren't given it enough in the board packet to be able to understand where this is coming. So, to try and avoid, you know, situations like this in the future, I would hope that maybe we could get more supporting documentation, in the packet, so that we were able to understand, the reason behind the situation. So, just so we could take that into consideration.
Well noted, Mr. Acosta. Well noted, Mr. Acosta.
Thank you, sir.
Any other discussions? Okay, I guess we conclude our discussion, so I guess, we follow through with, we have a motion from, Mr. Howe and a second by, Miguel, denying the we have on the agenda, so I'm gonna ask for those, for all in favor on Mr. Eddie Howe's motion by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, anyone opposed by saying nay?
Nay.
Nay.
Okay, the motion passes, 43. Okay. Let's move along with adjournment, may I entertain a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Okay, we have a motion by Mr. Gatsa, may I have a second? Second by Mr. Ryan Costa. All in favor by saying aye? Aye. Anyone opposed? Okay, it is 5, we're ready to proceed.